Are you looking for a new truck camper? Well, we found 3 terrific manufacturers of truck campers. Stick around, folks. You're going to want to check these out. Hey everybody, Mike from RVBlogger here in front of the camera, and Susan's behind the camera. And today we're going to be taking a look at awesome truck campers. If you're looking for a brand new truck camper, we found 3 great manufacturers. We review each one of them, and then at the end of this video, Susan and I are going to pick which one we think is the best. So you'll want to be sure to stick around for that. Without any further ado, let's get started with our review of these awesome truck campers. This truck camper is the Lance model number 960, and it's the newest of all of Lance's truck camper models that are out there. It has an unloaded vehicle weight of 2,970 pounds, and it weighs, or it measures in at 19 feet even. It is meant for a long bed pickup truck, and you'd probably need to go 3/4 ton or 1 ton pickup truck to haul this camper around. Now, when you first walk into the camper where Susan is standing now, you'll notice to my left you have some nice comfy recliners. To the right is the kitchen area, and then where I'm sitting is the bed area in the over cab. Now, up here in this area, you'll notice that it's got a full queen size bed up here. I just hit my head on the skylight a little bit. And there's a lot of really nice features up here. Starting on this side, there's a window, a little reading light, and then you can lift up this cabinet and have extra storage down here. There's also a receptacle up here so you can plug in and charge things or watch a movie on your phone or whatever you'd like to do. There is additional overhead lighting in here. And there's also a skylight up top that you can open up to get a nice cross breeze, watch the stars, all that good stuff. On this side of the bed, there's another window that opens, and you can see Lance's screen that they have here. And they also have a shade that pulls up for privacy. They also have a little nightstand back here with a drawer that pulls out. And then just ahead of that, you have your TV location, nice cubbies, countertop area to store things, and behind here there are receptacles and USB ports as well. And then finally, you have a nice wardrobe closet here, which is clipped shut, but you can hang things in here. You have plenty of storage room there, so your hangables don't get wrinkled. So here I am in the kitchen, and this has a lot of countertop space here, which is really fantastic, especially in a truck camper. You'll notice over top, it's got a microwave hidden away behind this cabinet door. And then next to that, you have 2 really large sized cabinets above. They're all lit up so you can see inside of them as well, which is a really nice feature. The sink area has some nice covers, but it's a really nice large sink. And then you can put your covers on for added countertop space. You'll also notice it has a large gooseneck faucet with a separate sprayer. Also around the edge here, you've got your tower of power that pulls up. I never seem to be able to use these things correctly. They all fool me every time. You also have a 3-burner range. Down below that, you have a full oven. And there's a drawer for pots and pan storage as well. And you have all of your kitchen drawers here for utensils and such. Even more storage underneath the kitchen sink. And then finally, a nifty little cabinet that contains your trash can. Now, one really cool thing about this truck camper is that it does not have a dinette, and we've seen more and more RVs and now even truck campers moving away from the dinette style floor plan. This one happens to have 2 recliners, so they're very nice and comfortable. They swivel around. There's a USB and receptacle on each side of these recliners, so you can plug in, charge up, whatever you need to do. Now, in this particular camper, which is a prototype, they show 1 table, and actually there would be 2 tables in here, so each recliner would have its own table where you can sit here, you can work, you can eat your meals, and it's very, very convenient, and it makes the most of the floor space. Now, also next to the kitchen and across from the recliners, we have a really nice big pantry storage cabinet. Check out this drawer. It'll fool you. You think it's going to go that way? It goes this way. So that's kind of neat. And then there's additional storage down below there as well. Now, behind me here is where the refrigerator is located. And it's a decent sized fridge for a truck camper. You'll notice that you have a separate freezer up top, and then down below, plenty of room for all your cold storage. Also, you'll notice right where you walk in to my right-hand side here is a very, very large coat closet. There is plenty of room in here to be able to hang things and stow other things away. So here I am inside the wet bath in this camper, and it's a really good sized wet bath that's in here. I mean, there's plenty of room for me to stand in here, be able to take a shower. As far as headspace goes, I'm 5'11". There's at least 6 inches over my head in the skylight area. So you could be up to 6'5", 6'6", and comfortably fit in here. Shower head is removable, so you can move that all around. You'll also notice there's a light and a big fan in here, and there's also a medicine cabinet to stow things away. Then you have your vanity sink where you can wash your hands, and finally your commode. And actually, for sitting in here, there's a lot of space for a wet bath inside a truck camper. This truck camper is the nuCamp Cirrus, model number 820. It weighs in with an unloaded vehicle weight of just 2,830 pounds, and it's 17 feet 5 inches long. This 4-season truck camper fits either a 3/4 ton truck or a 1-ton short bed pickup truck. Now, when you first walk into this truck camper, on the right-hand side is where the wet bath is located. Directly behind that is where the dinette is located. And then off to your left-hand side is where the kitchen all is located. And it's a nice inline kitchen setup. Where I'm setting is up in the overcab area on a full queen-size bed. And you'll also notice there are a lot of windows back here. So we have a window on each side and a big window behind me. So just like in most nuCamps, they have a terrific window screen and shade system. You can open all these windows and get a real nice cross breeze back here. Off to my left-hand side, there's a couple of storage cabinets which are very easy to access. Nice tight lids that come down. There's also a couple of cubbies back beyond me here on the left-hand side, and you'll also notice little reading lights on each side of the bed, so each person can read and, you know, enjoy a little bit of light back here. There's also cubbies on that side and more storage over here as well. And there's also a little bit of storage up top on each side, and these doors open right up, so you can have additional storage back here for all your clothes and stuff. In the upper corner here is where the controls are for all the music and entertainment in here. There's speakers on each side, and there's also a TV set up right here, so when you're laying in bed watching TV, everything's very accessible. Cable and receptacles are right behind the TV, so you can plug in, charge your phones, anything else you need to do, and it's all very nice and convenient. When you first walk in the back door in this truck camper, on the left-hand side here is a nice big coat closet area, so you can hang things in here or store things in here. And then right behind that is where the kitchen begins. Now, this kitchen has a really deep single bowl sink, which is really terrific. I love the deeper sinks because it's so much easier to wash your dishes, and it keeps water from going everywhere. And when I keep water from going everywhere, Susan's way happier. Also has a nice gooseneck faucet here. The range is a 2-burner range, Dometic, and below that you've got a convection style microwave. There's also some storage down here underneath of the sink. Above the sink area, you have a couple of really nice large cabinets up here with some shelving in there as well. So just past the stovetop and convection microwave, we have the refrigerator here. And it's a pretty good sized fridge for a truck camper. Also has a little separate freezer area up top for all your ice cubes, but a pretty good sized fridge for sure. Down below that, we have some nice cubbies with some cargo mesh to hold things in place. And then as we wrap on around, we come to the dinette area. Now, this dinette is perfect for 2 people, nice and comfy. It's not too big, but it also converts into another bed. It's about 36 inches by about 65 inches long, so I would say a kid would be able to sleep in here pretty easily. Just above the dinette, you have this really nice big window, which I love. I always like to have a big dinette with a nice big window over top of it so we can see outside while we're eating or drinking our coffee in the morning. And then above that, you have additional storage compartments, and they're really good size. We're at the RV show right now, so there's stuff in the cabinets, but they're all pretty good sized cabinets. So here I am inside the wet bath, and as you can see, it's, you know, fairly roomy in here. There's about 2 inches over my head. I'm 5'11", so if you're taller than 6'1", you'd have to shrug down to take a shower, but 6'1's a decent height. On the wall, you've got these pockets where you can store shampoo bottles, whatever, and then it's got a little fold-out towel bar also. Now, right behind me is where the medicine cabinet is, and you've got a couple shelves in here to be able to store things. And you know, nuCamp is famous for their airplane designed sinks and faucets. So the sink and faucet pop right out, and that's a really, really great setup. Shower head is a very nice design, very ultra modern. You can take this out and shower around. You can also adjust the height on your shower head. That's a very convenient feature. And then of course the commode itself, you know, not too bad. It passes the elbow test on the one side, but not the other. So pretty decent amount of room in here for a wet bath. And then the final thing is it has a retractable door to separate you from the rest of the camper. I like the retractable door because it does keep it out of the way and it doesn't swing into the rest of the camper. This is the Northern Lite Limited Edition Series 96LE. It fits in a 3/4 ton long bed or a 1 ton pickup truck. The unloaded vehicle weight in here is 2,857 pounds. It's 16 feet 6 inches long, and its center of gravity is 42.5 inches. So here I am sitting towards the front of this truck camper up on the bed area, and Susan's at the back door shooting in through the camper. You'll notice there's a bathroom on the one side and refrigerator and cabinet on the other. But as you come into the truck camper, you'll notice that just the color in here is really cool. It's got this sort of this orangish cherry color cabinetry in here. They have a nice bedspread that sort of goes along with it, and the interior fabric choices are really great. But inside here, you'll notice you've got tons of storage on both sides of the bed. Also, there's a TV location in here that can swivel around so you can see it from bed or from the dinette area. This is a full-size queen bed, by the way. It's 60 inches by 80 inches long. Up top, you have a skylight that opens up so you can get some fresh air in here. And on this side of your bed, there's more storage, and there's also a wardrobe cabinet where you can hang things up, and it's nice and deep storage too. Also, there's reading lights on either side of the bed back here, and in this particular cabinet, there's a receptacle inside, so you can plug things in, charge your phones, whatever you need to do. In addition to that, there's also a little privacy curtain that comes across as well. So here I am sitting at the dinette in here, and as you'll see, this is a very nice U-shaped dinette that's in this camper. So you could easily seat 3 people here. This also can convert into another bed, which is about 37 by 74 inches long. So a kid could easily sleep here, or someone that's under 6 feet tall could probably squeeze into this space as well. It also has a nice big window over top of the dinette area, and then it's got little accent lights on each side. The kitchen area here is a nice inline kitchen, and so everything's in one line. And starting on this side, you have a nice storage cabinet. This has a microwave oven in here, which is a small one, but it's certainly big enough for a plate of food. Next to that, you have 2 more storage cabinets up above. Down below, you have your range hood, 3-burner stove, nice big single bowl sink in here, really good size. And then it comes with these covers also, so it can make extra countertop space for you. And then you have some countertop space on the left-hand side over here, along with your paper towel holder and just a little spot for extras or whatever you might want to throw in there. Then you've got drawer space down below, your kitchen sink, and even additional storage. And in addition to that, you've got a real oven in here as well. Below the oven, you have a nice big drawer for pots and pans and things along those lines. And then next to that, you have a mirrored front refrigerator, which is really cool in my opinion. And this is a standard 3-way refrigerator. Right before, or right when you walk into the camper on the right-hand side here is a nice big storage closet, which is also a wardrobe closet where you can hang jackets and things like that. It's probably 2 feet deep and 2 feet wide. And on the other side, you have your wet bath. Now this wet bath, I'll hop on in here. Probably gives you about 6'2" of head space. I'm 5'11". There's a few inches over my head. Again, it's got a medicine cabinet in here. It's got a little bit of a vanity sink in here. And as far as the commode goes, you know, it's a tight fit, but I got one elbow free. Wow, all three of these truck campers were really, really phenomenal. I liked all three of them.
Right, we don't get to see truck campers that often,
Very
so
true.
I was super excited to see these.
I know a lot of you guys are happy we're making a video about truck campers.
Yeah, we have had that request.
Because we just haven't been able to find them.
No.
They've been sold out for the past year.
Right.
So, but all three were really great.
Yes.
I know the three that we reviewed, just to kind of tick them off the list here, are the Lance model number 960, the nuCamp Cirrus model number 820, and the Northern Lite model number 9-6LE. So, honey, did you have one that was your favorite?
I did.
Which one?
My favorite was the Lance.
Ah, a great choice. Can't go wrong with a Lance camper.
Right. They're all phenomenal. The Lance, I like that it was a brighter color. You know, when you're in a small space like that, you want something bright.
Yep.
I liked not having the dinette, you know, having your tables removable. I think I would go with the theater style seating versus maybe the recliners or the, you know, whatever those types of chairs where I might go more with the theater style seating.
I agree. In the Lance camper, you have a choice of getting the 2 recliners, or you can get movie theater seating, which I think would be a great choice.
Yeah, but I thought it had a ton of storage, and I thought it had the biggest bathroom.
Well, my favorite was the Northern Lite, and I fell in love with that thing when I walked in there.
You loved the interior.
I did. I mean, the wood tones.
Yeah. This is
just,
Mr. Brown. Likes everything brown.
I like brown. But those cabinet colors were just gorgeous.
They were pretty.
I fell in love with that right away.
Yeah.
I prefer having a dinette where you don't.
Right.
And I thought the dinette in there was very nicely done.
It was done
well.
well.
Super comfortable. And there was a lot of storage inside of that truck camper also. And I thought the bathroom was a decent size. It wasn't as big as the Lance, but it was certainly a very good sized bathroom.
Right.
The Cirrus was a fantastic truck camper too.
I loved all the windows in that.
Me too.
I mean, that bedroom, that was just wall-to-wall windows.
It was really hard to pick our favorite one. So we would love to hear from all you guys, though. Which one is your favorite one and why in the comments down below. We had such a hard time choosing.
Especially why, because other people read your comments and you may have a really good point that someone may not have thought about. So please include your why.
Absolutely. I like reading them all too.
Yeah.
Because I always learn something new because somebody sees something a different way than we do, which is always a good thing. So anyway, we hope you really enjoyed checking out all 3 of these truck campers, and if you'd like to check out some of our other videos, just click one of these boxes down below, and we hope you will subscribe to our channel if you enjoyed the video, and remember to hit the notification bell when you do so that you'll be notified every single week when Susan and I put out a brand new video. So for Mike
and Susan,
thanks for watching. Remember to leave your campsite better than how you found it, and we'll see you next time.